there, in this video I'm going to show you a little refresher on how to enter a PO into our Skyward PO system. So to go into Skyward, we're going to go up to Staff and we're going to go into Skyward Employee Access. Skyward Employee Access will open up our Finance database, which is where we want to enter our POs. So you're going to log in. And once you log in, you're going to come and click on this arrow here next to the Home button and choose Financial Management. Once you choose Financial Management, you're going to choose the Purchasing tab, and from there you're going to go down and choose My Requisitions. In this screen, there's a couple different ways that we can enter in POs. And this first one is if the vendor is not an e-commerce vendor. So to do one that is not an e-commerce vendor, you're going to click Add. Up here we're going to choose the requisition group. I have a few different requisition groups, but the one that I'm going to use is this IT Manager account. Okay? And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to choose the fiscal year. Right now we're in 2016-17. These POs are going to be for next year. So we're going to want to change this date accordingly. So we're going to choose 2017-2018. Then we come down to the description field, and in this description field we're going to type our last name, first initial, and then a brief description of what we're ordering. Next, we're going to go down to this next line, which is the vendor, and we're going to choose the name of the vendor. We can just start typing in a few letters and the vendors will be populated underneath. In this case, I'm ordering from Amazon. In the due date, we are going to choose 08/04/2017, and the ship date is going to match accordingly, 08/04/2017. Now, if this is something that, the reason why we're putting in the 08/04/2017 is because that's a date in which we'll know, you guys, if we order it by then, you'll be back to check it in and be able to receive the POs. We don't want this to be ordered before then and then have this stuff sitting around and then the POs are attached to it and we're not paying bills and the bills are late. So it's very important that you use the 08/04/2017 for items that you want to be ordered for the beginning of the school year. Under the ship via, if this is something that you want for the beginning of the school year, we're going to choose best way. Okay, in the ship via, if this is a conference that you are just putting in for budgetary purposes and you don't know exactly when the conference is or maybe exactly how much it is, you just have a rough dollar figure, you can fill out all the information above, and then in this ship via, you just put in hold. And then we'll know in the office upstairs that this is not something that we need to order and have here for the beginning of the school year. Okay. So then, once I'm done with this, then I'm going to come over and I'm going to say Save and Add Detail. Okay, once I click on that, then it comes up and the first thing that I'm going to fill out is the catalog number. So for this, I'm just going to put it's an iPad Air 2 case because this is something I've already ordered in the past. It already populates with all of this information. If this is something that you haven't used in the past, maybe mine's an iPad Air 3 now case, and I want to do the quantity of 100 is what I'm going to order, and the cost is $22. Notice that it will then go ahead and populate the total amount, but if this price is different, you can say $23 and it will populate, and then you can come here and you can change or add whatever detail or description it is for that case. And then you can say Save. And then once you get here, now this adds this to your PO. One of the last steps is we're going to add the requisition account. So we're going to click Add Requisition Account. And when we do this, now we're going to pick the account that we want the money to come out of for this item that we're purchasing. When you click on the different accounts, you can notice here that these will change, and you can see this one is a supply account, this one here is software. So we're going to want to make sure that we choose the corresponding account for the item that we're purchasing, okay? And this is very important. So if I come over here and I look at, this is new equipment, this one here is replace equipment. So I'm replacing the iPads. These are the new cases that I'm purchasing to go with the new iPads that I'm replacing. So I'm going to click the replacement account. Now down here we have, in this case I want the full amount to come out of this replacement account. But if I wanted to split this, I could split this by amount. I could put $2,000 here. And then I could pick a different account. And it will automatically add the rest of that detail to that new account. And you can split that by amounts, or you could split it by percentages as well. If I thought it was 75% one account and 25% a different account, I can add that and it'll automatically calculate the totals. Okay, so once I have that entered in, now another thing is that if you have one of these accounts and you go to put it in, and you don't have enough money in that account, it will give you an error message. And that's okay. Go ahead and save it. But then you need to let Dawn know in the office so that way she can look and see what's going on with that account, why there isn't enough money in there, and to make sure that it's okay to proceed. So once you have this done, you have the amount set in, you can say Save Account Distribution. And now you can see my purchase is divided between those two accounts. And then once we get done with this, this is our final step for this PO. And all you're going to simply do is say Save and Finish Later. And it says, are you sure you wish to save this requisition without submitting it? And you can say, OK. Once you do that, now you will have your purchase order in your system here. And then once you have all your purchase orders done, we need to send Dawn an email and let her know that you're done, and she'll go back through and double check and make sure everything looks like it's right and into the right accounts. But that right there is how you enter in a PO just manually without it being from an online vendor. I hope this helps. Thanks.